Hey, this is a quick look at the new drag and drop builder that is in early beta. It's out on the beta version of Structured Prompt. If you go to add a prompt, in the past we've already had freeform and structured prompt notation, which lets you code in a structured prompt using the notation format. We just added a new version or a new option called Structured Prompt Visual Builder. It's more of a drag and drop. So in this case, if I wanted to create a Tracy prompt, I can start with task, set add values to yes, and enter my task, and just continue on down with role, create, or role, audience, create, and so on, and add values to each, and then add the rules to each. So I could add audience rules, role rules, things like that. Just to see one in action, I'll go back to my prompts, and these are two of the same prompt. This one is built with the structured prompt notation editor. So I'll just say view prompt, and when I look at that, here's the Tracy format. When I edit it, this loads the Tracy format in the editor. So to edit this prompt, I would, if I wanted to add a new role rule, I would go ++ and create my rule. So not too difficult, but the visual builder, when I edit that same prompt in the visual builder, it's all laid out like this. So if I go down to my role rules, here are my two rules that I have in place already. If I want to add a third one, I can add that. And it's all drag and drop, so I can reorganize things. And I'm just going to delete that third rule that I added, but then when I save it, it converts the visual builder to structured prompt notation. So it works just like before. I've got the JSON and the brackets and all that stuff. So anytime I want to go back and edit it, I can edit it using, as long as I'm in this visual builder, using the visual builder instead of coding it one at a time. I can also, if I wanted to, pull in one of my elements. So if I delete my role here and my role rules, and then I can go in, I can add a row, and instead of choosing parameter, I can choose element, and I'll say I think I got a teacher role in here. So here's my first grade teacher in North Carolina. So I can drag that up to where my role was originally, above the audience. So I've got task, that's my role, and then audience, and so on to form the Tracy prompt. When I save that and look at the full text of my prompt, this drops the element in place. But then when I copy it to clipboard and paste it into ChatGPT, it'll pull in that full text of the edit element. So here's my role is a first grade teacher in North Carolina. The role rules are listed all together, and then it goes and creates its lesson plan from there. So that's actually pulling in live elements from my elements library into my prompt using the visual builder. So this is kind of I think the direction that we're going to proceed is more visual builder oriented. I will say that once we've created this in the visual builder, we can flip over to structured prompt notation, and we could edit it that way, but we can't go the other way. So we can go from visual builder to notation, but not from notation to visual builder, at least not now. And so as we add AI assist modules using the prompt library, they're going to create using structured prompt notation. In the future, we'll be able to create with structured prompt visual builder. So that's coming soon. But anyway, that's out there now. Again, it's an early beta, and it's when you add a prompt, you'll see the option in the drop down.